Hey guys, Lego 62, and today I'm making a video showing you guys some character posters we got revealed to for Star Wars The Last Jedi and the Lego Ninjago movie. So let's get right into this. First up, I'll show you the Last Jedi posters. So to start with, we have Rey. This one looks like a really cool poster. I like the character design on it, and I like how they made the poster overall. And at the bottom it says December 15th, which is the release date of the movie. And so yeah, I think this is a really cool poster that we'll be getting for all these characters. Speaking of that, let's jump into some more characters. Next up is Finn. I think this one looks really cool. I really like the design for Finn. I like how they have a different torso print in the new movie rather than the same one in the old movie. And I think it looks really cool. Again, it has a release date at the bottom, December 15th. It says Star Wars The Last Jedi in the middle, just like the last one. And I really like the background design with those kind of Lego bricks, kind of slanted and have different designs on them. It's kind of dense in the wall and stuff poking out. I think it looks really cool. And I like how instead of just having the legs there, they just kind of make it a bit blurred up with that red stuff at the bottom. I think it looks really cool, and it makes for a really good design on the poster. Next is the one for Poe. I think this one looks really cool. I really like his head print, same one we got in The Force Awakens. I like how on this one he's also holding the gun that he uses. You know, I really like the body print that from what we can see. I like how he has the resistance symbol on his arm. I think that looks really cool. It says Star Wars The Last Jedi in the middle. It has a release date at the bottom and the Lego logo. And again, the background looks really cool. And I think these posters are really cool things that we got revealed too, because we didn't get revealed to much characters for this movie yet. The next one we have is for Luke. I think this one looks really cool. So we have the Luke, and he has that kind of cloak he had at the end of the 7th movie. He's holding his lightsaber, and then it says Star Wars The Last Jedi on it. It says December 15th at the bottom with the Lego logo. Again, that background looks awesome. I really like this character's design. We didn't get him in the Force Awakens sets, so I'm really excited to get him in some of the Last Jedi sets. I think it'll be really cool, and I think he's supposed to play a really big part in the movie, so we'll probably be getting him in quite a few sets. So I think that'll be pretty cool. And overall, this has a really cool character poster design, and I really like how they created this minifigure. The next one we get is for, I'm pretty sure this is Leia, and again it has the December 15th at the bottom, the Lego logo, and it says Star Wars The Last Jedi in the middle. She has that cloak that she is wearing in the new movie, and I think she has the same prints that she had in the old movie, so I think that's really cool how we're getting character posters for her too. And these character posters probably mean that we're getting see them in a big part of the movie, but I think it looks really cool, and I'm excited to get these characters. Lastly, we have Kylo Ren in his poster, and I really like it. We can see part of his face print and his hair. We have that cloak behind him, and we don't see much of his torso print, but we do see that he's holding his lightsaber, and it looks really cool, just like it did in the other Lego sets. And well, since he's looking that way instead of forward, it's really hard to see much of his prints, so I can't really say much about him. But I noticed that they all had cloaks except for Poe and Finn, so I'm wondering about that. And if you're just wondering, a quick recap. The only reason we're not getting any posters for Han is because he died in the last movie. So, spoiler alert, by the way. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get these minifigures in actual sets. And I think it's really cool how we're getting character posters for them so that we actually know what they look like. So yeah, I think this is really cool. And next we've gone to the Lego Ninjago movie posters. First up we have Lloyd, and I really like these posters because it'll show the character name, they'll show the character, the background of their elemental color basically, and then their vehicle, and then at the bottom it'll say Lego Ninjago movie September 22nd, which is the release date. And I think this looks like a really cool green Ninja dragon, and this is a lot bigger than the set, and I like that. It looks so awesome. It's basically like inspiring me to make this out of actual Lego or maybe on LDD. And I think this looks really cool. And I'm just excited to see how it's going to look in the movie with all those other shots we're going to get from it, besides the ones that we've already gotten in the couple of trailers and clips we've gotten. But I think this is really cool, and these posters are going to turn out really awesome. Next up is Kai, and we see a picture of Kai here. It says Kai at the bottom, Ninjago movie, September 22nd. And also, just to tell you guys, we're not getting a poster here for Coco, and she seems to play a pretty big part in the movie, but I guess she doesn't have a vehicle, because this is kind of just showing the characters and their major vehicles in the background. And anyways, looking at the fire mech in the background, this looks awesome. It looks so cool. I really like it. Flags to the top, has those big kind of shoulder pads on his arm. It even looks like double padding. That looks really cool. I like the leg things. I think they look really cool. I like the designs on the legs, some grilled tiles and then some flat tiles. I think it goes really good together. And it's kind of like smooth and all across. I think it looks really good. And yeah, so it has a really cool design that I really like. And I like how we're getting these because it's like a closer up version of the full-size version of these vehicles. And so yeah, I think it's really cool, and I'm really excited to see how these play out in the movie. Next we have the poster for Cole. Here we have Cole with his Quake mech in the background, and I think this looks really cool. So I think Cole's a really good minifigure, and I like his new hairpiece. And then looking at the back, I think this looks awesome. In the background we see Cole's mech. And I really like the giant wheel at the bottom. The giant wheel is even bigger than the whole body itself, and I think that's really cool. Look on his shoulder pads, it says Quake, has those big lighting there. I really like how there's 3 flags on each arm, so that's 6 flags in total, and I really like how that looks. And I like the arms, it's kind of like jointed on the wrist and the elbow, and the arms also come out of the body, and then the shoulder pads do, and the arms just come out of the shoulder pads that are coming out of the body. I really like that. I thought that was really cool when I first saw it. And yeah, so this looks like a really cool vehicle, and I'm really excited to see it in the movie and those awesome action shots. And next up is Jay. This looks really awesome. Let me see Jay, says Jay, and then Lego Ninjago movie, September 22nd at the bottom. And you actually might have noticed on the Lego Ninjago movie logo, it's all white, except the outline of it is usually, I'm pretty sure it's black. And in these posters, it's actually not black, it's the character's color. So if you look down, it's blue on Jay's poster. It would have been green on Lloyd's, red on Kai's. I think it would have been brown on Nicole's, purple on Nia's, white on Zane's, and then so on and so on. And so anyways, looking at the lightning jet, I think it looks really cool. I really like the spikes on the side. It has so many of those. I think that looks really awesome. If you look down at the other side, it has the same. That looks really cool. If we look at the top, we can see the cockpit, and it's like a lot spiky, and this doesn't actually look like it's much bigger than the actual set. But obviously, it's very different because they didn't want to make it the exact same as the movie, because all the other ones were scaled down. But yeah, so I think this looks really cool, and I'm really excited to see it in the movie because we're actually getting a closer version to the actual scale in the set, and so it's really cool to have it in the movie and then to have almost the exact same thing in the set instead of just having a lot scaled down. Then we have Zane. The Zane poster looks really, really cool. I like the whole design of it. The icing in the background looks really, really awesome. It's definitely a bit bigger than the set, but the cannon on the side is definitely the scale from the set. So I think that's really cool. Looking at the design of it, I think it looks awesome. It gets that Zane minifigure in the front, and then it says Zane. And you might have noticed there's some symbols beside it. I'm not sure what that's for. Yeah, but I think it looks really cool. And if we look all around the ice tank, it's definitely a lot bigger scale, and it has that kind of pyramid piece in the middle, well, more like a bigger pyramid, and the flat stuff around it. I think that's a really cool design for it, and yeah, so I think this is really cool, and I'm really excited to see this in the movie. And next we have Nia, and so here we can see Nia. It says Nia at the bottom, and the water slider. This looks awesome. It's not actually just like Jay's much bigger scale, but I think it's the exact same scale. They just might have made it a bit different because the cockpit is the exact same piece of the set, and I can definitely see that the legs are a lot smaller or just built differently and make it kind of like thinner in the actual set. But this looks awesome anyways, and I think it's really cool that we're getting Nia. Even though she's in a smaller vehicle, it could do a lot more stuff than the other vehicles might be able to do. And same with Jay's. Jay's and Nia's are probably the smallest vehicles, but Nia's could walk on water and Jay's could fly. Even though Lloyd's could fly, he's kind of the main character of the movie. So I think this is really cool, and I can't wait to see this play out in the movie. Next up we have Wu, or it says Master Wu, and this one looks really cool. I like how instead of calling him Sensei Wu, they called him Master Wu in the movie, so it kind of makes him different. And looking at the Destiny's Bounty, it looks awesome. It's so huge, and I really like that. This is like 2 or 3 times bigger than the actual set, and that's really cool. If we look at it, we could actually see the giant sails, which is definitely bigger than the set. And has a lot of other really cool designs, like those kind of lantern things from it. And the bottom looks pretty cool. I just like this in total. And I really also like how Sensei Wu's poses. And I like how he's kind of meditating, kind of how he does. And the actual Destiny's Bounty again just looks so awesome. I'm really excited to see it in the movie because it's so huge, and I'm just really excited to see what it's like inside of it and everything. So yeah, I think this is really cool. And finally we have Garmadon. This one looks awesome. We can see here Garmadon, and it's kind of like taking over Ninjago City pose. And it says Garmadon, and the Lego Ninjago movie logo. It says September 22nd, and it just looks awesome. So I really like how the shark mech is. Well, it's actually more of the Garmin Mecha Man. I think it would have been better to put the shark mech where the Garmin Mecha Man still looks awesome. Definitely bigger than the set in my opinion. But anyways, it looks really cool. I really like how the mouth is the cockpit for it. That's really cool. And it just looks so cool in general. And I can't wait to see it in the movie because we haven't got that much clips of it. Just one little clip in the second trailer. So I'm really excited to see it play out in the movie because we haven't seen it much in the trailers. But yeah, so that's all. So tell me what you think about this in the comment section down below. I really like these posters. Did you guys? Because these were posters for a Ninjago movie and the Star Wars Last Jedi. And I think this is really cool to get, kind of promoting these 2 movies and also the sets for them. But anyways, that's all. So yeah, tell me what you think about this in the comment section down below, and see you guys later on Lego Channel 62.